The man who is charged with raping and stabbing a 70-year-old woman on the Bosque Trail will be in court tomorrow. And John Carnelli is here to tell us that suspect could be let out of jail.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Doug. 19-year-old Reginald Hall is charged with the crimes, and based on his public safety assessment, it's recommended he be released before trial but closely monitored. The Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office would like changes made to make it easier to keep people charged with violent crimes behind bars until their court date. The New Mexico State Legislature is expecting to see a $2.5 billion surplus next legislative session.
It'll help a lot because even in the tough times, we fully funded the criminal justice institutions, the police, the state criminal courts, and the DA's office, as well as the public defenders. So we need to give them all the adequate resources that they need to do their jobs effectively.
Effectiveness is important in any job, and the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office says changes need to be made so they can do a better job.
We have our detention motions granted about half of the time.
Preventative detention motions are made to keep someone charged with violent crimes behind bars until trial. The Arnold tool gives judges a recommendation on whether someone should be let out before trial.
And often when we move to detain an individual, the Arnold's tool is not recommending detention as well. So that poses some challenges to ensuring people that we think are dangerous get detained.
A recent example of this is 19-year-old Reginald Hall. He's charged with stabbing and raping a woman last Friday. The Arnold tool recommends he be let out before trial, but be closely monitored.
I think we've proposed over the last several years lots of solutions to help provide some guidance for our judges in the detention decisions.
Adolfo Mendez, Chief of Policy and Planning at the Bernalillo County DA's office, says he would like to see additional considerations be taken when the office files for a preventative detention.
In addition to the Arnold tool, they have additional steps where they look at what is the charge the person's coming in on, and they factor that into the detention decisions. I think if New Mexico did something like that, either by court rule or by statute, that would help us make sure that we're keeping dangerous people behind bars.
And Representative Maestas says the legislature will put pressure on the courts to hopefully make some changes to keep those charged with violent crimes behind bars until their trial date. I'm John Carnelli reporting, KOAT Action 7 News.
Mendez added, historically, when people who are believed to be a danger are released, they often commit other crimes when they're out.